Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person who ghosted you and how their life has been since they left. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight. And at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person. And these are going to be things that you might want to hear, things you might not want to hear, and answers to questions you possibly have. Now, this content is made for mature audiences, so viewer discretion is advised. I'm going to pull the energies and read them as they come out. If you are easily triggered, I'm giving you a fair warning. So this is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Now let's go ahead and jump right in. The person who ghosted Scorpio, show me how their life has been since they left. Last shuffle. It really looks like this person has turned their back on communication with other people. They're going through something that's teaching them a spiritual lesson. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So I have Libra energy as well as Sagittarius. I also have Aquarius and Gemini and Aries energy that comes out the 8 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords, and the Tower. So things are not moving forward for them at the moment. They're having some block with forward movement because their heart is closed off. They are, secluding themselves and kind of, stepping away from doing things with friends, family, things like that, which is causing this disturbance in their life with the Tower. Let's go ahead, and that's where those spiritual lessons are coming out, and they are trying not to look at them. They don't want to recognize it. They're not really trying to follow. I feel like they've even turned off messaging, got themselves off of social media, things like that. If they were on there before, they haven't been on there in a while, Scorpio, and it's because of the fact that they're just focused on them and they feel like they don't need anybody. Their heart is very closed at this moment, and that's just what they're going through. Now, we'll see what that Tower is about, of course, with these disturbances happening in their life, but let's clarify that 8 of Wands in reverse. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So I have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy that comes out. Now, with this Knight of Pentacles, things are not moving forward, and it feels like they might be procrastinating on a new beginning or committing themselves to, just going after something that they want and sticking to their plan. So that's why things are moving slow for them. And I don't see it as a commitment with somebody else. It feels like money-wise or, feeling kind of lazy. I don't know that it's so much laziness as it is just being stubborn is how it really comes out. Like, nope, I'm going to do it my way and only my way. No one can tell me. And they do get defensive. Even if they are cross-watching, they'll get defensive and make a comment about that's not true. And that's this, that, and the other. And the reason it's this way is because this, and I'm just the reader. Like I said, I am going to read the energies as they come out. And so, cross-watchers, if this has to do with your situation, I'm sorry you're going through a difficult time. However, you've got to switch those things around and make some kind of progression forward. I know it can be difficult for anyone, but Scorpio, this is your reading, of course, and I know that you're like, I don't care what they're going through. Some of you just feel that way. I'm getting that energy, but just to let you know, I feel like this person was going through a difficult time and things being completely disrupted in their life right before they ghosted you and didn't know how to tell you. They felt they needed to focus on other things and step away from talking to anyone. Let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Swords. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. The 5 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck right here. So I do have Virgo energy, as well as Taurus, and a little bit of Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini energy that comes out. So yeah, their heart is closed off when it comes to, relationships, success, things like that. They get in their thoughts about things and they start thinking about the disappointment of something not working out. That why try? I've tried before. It's not working out. Why do I want to try again? I just don't. I even get that family tries to talk to them about, hey, let me help you out, but they're too much in their sadness and disappointment and the pessimism, which pessimism comes off as like, that's not meant for me. It never works out. Why would I want to do that? It's just going to end up the same way it did before. So as long as they are in that state of mind and thinking, nothing is going to change from this. And so there's also the fact that when it comes to their money, and they're focused on making money, but it's not progressing to something that's going to work out, because whatever it is that they're doing to make this money, they're not happy. I'm gonna say it like that. Whatever they're doing as far as work, they're not happy with what they're doing, and so it's not turning out the way that they want it to, because it's not something they enjoy. Let's go ahead and clarify the Tower. We have the Emperor and the Page of Pentacles that comes out. So there's that Aries energy that comes out, as well as Virgo, Capricorn, and a little bit of Taurus here. So, they are having this disruption because they keep creating these certain boundaries. And they're trying to learn is how it comes out. I had to pause for a minute because it's hard to say that they're trying to learn from, things not working out or things constantly feeling like they're falling apart, but it is making them also feel very guarded. The Emperor is someone who can be very successful, but every time they want that success, it's not working the way that they want it to. There is, money seems to be their focus, and that they have a little bit, they're like, how can I make more? But it's difficult because they don't enjoy what they're doing. So money is a big situation for them. There's also some boundaries with family members. It feels like they are cold towards particular family members, not speaking to them, because of the fact that it's always chaos, it's always drama, and they needed to put those boundaries in between themselves and certain family members and relationships because it was not benefiting them, which I completely understand that. I think we all can relate. There's at least one friend or family member out there that we have to distance ourselves from in order to feel better. So it looks like they're at the beginning stage of this, and, putting those boundaries in place from talking to them is going to help them. And I feel like that's where they're trying to learn to move forward and move on from people that are, causing negativity or just drama in their life or making them feel less than. Understandable. So they had a lot going on, Scorpio, before, and it does feel like all of this they didn't want you to know, and they felt a little bit embarrassed, maybe even to tell you, but it was consuming them, what they were going through, that they felt they had nothing else to give to anybody else. Now, there could be a little bit more to it, of course. Let's go ahead and get some messages and see what this person is holding back from telling Scorpio. there's quite a few things, and this person goes back and forth in their emotions. And it's like one moment they don't care, one moment they think about caring, and the next moment they don't care again. I'm also getting, some narcissistic behavior. It doesn't mean that they're completely narcissistic, it's just their tendencies of the way that they lack the empathy here and doing the things that they're doing. Let's just get into these messages. So, I don't want you anymore is the first thing that comes out here. They are closed off from you. They are closed off from a lot of people. They are procrastinating on any kind of commitment or beginning or anything. They're just very much in their own bubble of I want to say disappointment, sadness, misery. It comes out. So I'm broken without you. Yeah, they would like to talk to you, but they're not going to because, they don't want you anymore, but feeling broken without you. But then also it goes back and forth. You deserve so much better than me. And this person is like, you know what? Scorpio just needs to move on because I can't give them what they're looking for. I also don't want more, but I'm feeling this sadness and this brokenness without them. I feel like you were somebody that they could open up and talk to about certain things, and they don't have that anymore. And you're also the person they want to turn to and talk to about these situations that they're going through. But that was difficult for them to even admit or tell you. So I guess you understood this person better than most, but they never really vocalized that. And I would do anything for you. So that, this is where it doesn't make sense. It's back and forth. And it might be even personality disorder. I'm not a doctor or anything. There's no diagnosis here of any kind like that. I'm just saying from one personality of happiness to sadness to feeling that somebody deserves so much better and I don't want you, but then I do anything for you. And it is a back and forth of emotions, but then they're suppressing those emotions. They don't want to feel them. They don't want to talk about it. They try and move on from it. Here's another thing that you may have not known. And I get that. I'm getting a feeling that for some, this was prior to you and this person being together. So I was intimate with someone Now it could be after, it could also be during, but this person was intimate in some way with someone Now that could be a friend of theirs, that could be somebody who's close to you. But I'm getting like somebody that was a friend of yours prior to you two being together. They found out you two were friends, and it feels like they saw them and acted like, oh, I don't know this person. And that was something they couldn't explain to you, like, oh, we dated, or, we hooked up or whatever. But they also felt that would have made you really upset in some way. And it just made things awkward. And I feel like for some of you, that's why this person left. Because they didn't know how to tell you, and they felt that strangeness, that awkwardness. And whoever this was that they hooked up with as somebody prior to you, that person, these two did not, it didn't work out, and they expected to never see or hear from that person again, didn't want to. So it made it very awkward for them to see that person, whoever it is, as your friend, or even some of you, it's like a family member. Ugh. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. If it resonates with your situation, hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.